Hello, how are you? My name is Tiffany Nicole, and I am so excited to meet you. So, I. Okay, so I don't even know really where to begin. So, I will start at the beginning. How about that? So, my name is Tiffany Nicole. I am a professional makeup artist. I actually developed my own line of luxury cosmetics, and it's really awesome. So, right now, today, I'm coming to you because I have an amazing project, and it's actually called Miss Goody Two Shoes. Now, Miss Goody Two Shoes is an amazing, incredible, phenomenal program. So, Miss Goody Two Shoe represents everything that is good within you. It represents how excellent you are. It's the highest esteem that you can actually have for yourself. And it exudes persistence, consistency, excellence. Just an extremely high, phenomenal esteem for yourself. So with Miss Goody Two Shoes, the reason and how it actually came about was because I let's see how I can say this. I used to have very low self-esteem. Okay, so I used to have a really low self-esteem. So I had to figure out a way to build myself up. Um, Honestly, I realized that there was no one coming for me. There was no one coming to rescue me, and I realized that. And it's not that I didn't have anyone there for me in my life or anything like that. It's not that at all. It's just that um, when you're going through a situation, you don't always have someone to call, or even if you have someone to call, to actually explain all that you're going through, like in that particular moment, actually intensifies the situation. So, and then I realized it was the state of mind that I was in. It was a mental battle. I was not kind to myself. I allowed myself to I was abusive towards myself, basically. And it was about the story actually that I was telling myself. I wasn't telling myself the things that I needed to tell myself. I wasn't really kind, to myself, at all. And the thing is I actually did not know it. So that's why I'm excited now, is because I actually learned how to build my confidence. I learned how to speak life over myself. I learned to build myself. I learned that I am phenomenal. I learned that I am extraordinary. I learned that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And so the thing is, true story. I mean, I used to be a people pleaser, and I I didn't, love myself. Truthfully, I I didn't really love myself, and I wasn't kind again to myself. So I just got tired of feeling the way that I was feeling, and trying to figure out, like, really what is actually going on. And that just brings me to Miss Goody Two Shoes. Um, so I just have to continuously speak life over myself. So it is about I am great. I am good. If you ever look up the definition, good, it is I am up to par, I am up to scratch, I am excellent, I am phenomenal. All of those words actually come after good. You know, In the beginning was the Word was God, the Word was with God. So you start in the beginning when God made the heavens and the earth. Then he stood back and he said, actually, he saw that it was good. And I kind of did my little research to find out how many times good is in the Bible. And so it's about 809 times, and it could be more, and it could be less, but good is good, and a lot of times I do feel like people, oh my gosh, you just, good is not, no, good is good. It started out good in the beginning, so you are good. So just wanting to really introduce myself to YouTube, and facing my fears of of inadequacy and things like that. And I'm no longer insecure. I'm no longer feeling that I am inadequate. I am more than enough. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am kind. I am good. I am nice. I am responsible. I am all these things, and I have finally um, seen myself. I see myself the way that God sees me. And I would even go as far like as other people would see me, because no one would just look at me and think, oh my gosh, she's so insecure. She has all these issues and things like that. No, not outwardly, looking, because you know what? You can dress up real good and do your makeup and do all these things and still be hurting inside. And that is actually, and not even know it. So it's just, oh my gosh, I have so many things to share, but I just wanted to just kind of give you some of me. So introduce myself to you so you can know who I am. And I'm just really excited. I have like so many different notes. The reason why Miss Goody Two Shoes came about was because I had nowhere else to go. I had to start somewhere. I started listening to first of all, reading the Bible. I was listening to motivational speakers, meditating and praying. And I'm just like, yes, you get motivated and then it works. And then you kind of fall off, you know what I'm saying? Because it will be deep rooted. When we're born into families, we're born into everyone else's opinions of ourselves, school, your friends, your parents, everybody else's, your siblings, everything else, around you, it automatically, affects you, whether you know it or not, so it's just an amazing, incredible, stupendous, fabulous space to be in when you can actually say, I love me. And you know what? Like, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was growing up, I was always told, oh, you wear your heart on your sleeve, you're weak, or you're a crybaby, oh, you're so sensitive. And my whole entire life, and not until I became an adult did I know and understand that life and death is in the power of the tongue. And you have what you say, and words have power, because when you speak something, it has to physically go somewhere and perform what it is, So, I didn't realize um, that how that actually affected my life. I really didn't realize that. And it affected my life so much, you know what I'm saying? And it's just unconsciously, you know? And I would say, and hate is a very strong word. I don't feel that way now, but how I used to feel, I would hate that, you know. And then I tried to not be sensitive. I tried to be mean, or just I tried to not care or be kind, you know, and it didn't actually work out. So I was like, okay, because you know, some people would say, oh, because I'm a very forgiving person, and I didn't like that about me. I was like, I'm about to be mad. I'm about to be this person, and I do realize that God creates you to be a certain person, and it's in your DNA. And no matter how um, you try to change yourself or things like that, you actually you can't physically change that particular part, you know. um Not saying that you cannot change, but I'm just saying that particular thing, it is a good thing. But I didn't realize it was such a great thing. So it was funny because I was about to tear up, and it's an everyday thing when I have to. Some of the things that I did, I literally would stand in the mirror, and I actually had to forgive myself. So I wrote some notes, and my whole goal is to help and inspire people who have dealt with low self-esteem, self-loathing, um, telling themselves um, something, just being very unkind to themselves about the story. I want to help 100 million people on this earth. So that really is what I want, you know. And I had to sit and think because I had to really sit and think about, okay, really, what really truly makes you happy? Like, so when I do makeup, I mean, I can do it for hours on end without ceasing, with my eyes closed. Like, it makes me happy, you know. And the thing is, yes, it's the makeup, but it is actually the person that I actually take care of. I like creating that experience for them. I like it's a it's part of me, and it's a form of me being able to speak into their lives, you know what I'm saying? And that really makes me feel, it really makes me feel good, you know. So, and just sitting, you know, i I love inspiring people, you know. And I have this thing now. This is the first video, so I'm just sharing with you. After this, it's nothing but encouragement, encouragement, encouragement. But I want to talk to you, so because you don't know me, and I want you to get to know me and see exactly where I'm coming from. So it is not a sad place. It is a deliverance place, and I'm just so very proud of myself because I, you know, I used to say very unkind things to myself, and I would think those things, you know. Um, but I don't think those things anymore. So my goal is to help, I mean, literally from the ages of infancy up to 100, and however age that is. You're never too young, you're never too old, it is never too late. And that is where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a space to where God actually gave me chance after chance after chance after opportunity So I stand here before you, or I sit here before you, a grateful human. I am so grateful that I've got an opportunity to be able to talk to you and share my life and to encourage you in any way, shape, and form possibly. Again, just wanting you to know me and where I'm coming from. Now, you may look at the name Miss Goody Two Shoes, because it is, when you look it up, it's like oh, you think you're better. And it's been like I guess you could say a negative vibe to it, but it's not. In the middle of the night, I'll tell you how it came about. Middle of the night, no kidding. And I've learned now to have a pen and pad next to me. And I was sleeping, and it was literally in the middle of the night. It was Miss Goody Two Shoes. And I woke up and I wrote it down. And I was, I was like, okay, But anyway, that's what happened. And then that next few hours, because I get up really early in the morning now, like 4 a.m. For me, I can hear God clear. I don't know why, but it's like everyone else is asleep, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, so it is the highest esteem that you can have for yourself. As God gave me that definition, and it's what I needed for me, because I didn't think I was good enough. I didn't think that I was pretty enough. I didn't. I thought that no one ever would love me or be faithful to me. I would never compare myself to other people. So, and I've never ever been jealous like that. And I thank God for that. Like, I've never had that, and I thank God for that. And it was just, let me tell you, I am good at building you up. I am good at encouraging you. I am good at, you leave my presence, you're like, Lord, I can go and conquer the world. That's what I do. And I love doing it. What is it called? I guess being an exhorter. But it's just true, because I'm like, I can talk to a wall. I'll go and talk to a stranger, and oh my gosh, you are incredible. You are phenomenal. You are beautiful. You are magnanimous. You are all of these things. And it would be true. But the funny thing is, people are hurting, and they wouldn't even be able to receive a compliment. And I would see that and say that about people, but I was the exact same way. So I was able to build you up and make you feel phenomenal and conquer the world. But then I couldn't do it for myself. And that's past tense. Because I am all of that, honey. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am bold. I am kind. I am beautiful. I love who I am. My skin is impeccable. I love my eyebrows. I love my nose, my lips, my fingers, my toes, my big forehead. God rest my father's soul. So my dad, I got this forehead from my daddy. And they used to call him headquarters. Okay. They did. My daddy's head was probably, I think, a little bit bigger. He had a gray hairline though. But anyway, so that was, I hope I shared enough, because I'm here to inspire. And I have the program that I have is built for young people. I mean, if you can talk, listen, listen. So it starts in the womb. So I'm telling you. And you know what? It's so funny because giving birth, I would read to my babies. Like literally, I would read. And it's so funny because and as I think about these things, it's incredible because I would, and it's like unknowingly, God is so good. Ooh, like I would read to them. I would speak life and pray, and I didn't have one insecurity while I was pregnant. It was incredible. I was like the greatest of all time because I think what it was, as I still am discovering myself, is that I knew how I felt about myself. And I was bringing human into the earth. And you meet my children all day. I'm like, the first word they probably ever said was professional. And I'm like, good morning, beautiful. You're incredible. I mean, I would speak so much life. So much life. And they're phenomenal. Phenomenal. And then still, and yet, and all of that, I'm constantly was still trying to build myself up and build my self-talk up. It's incredible. And this is the last time I will speak about this, but to show you where I'm coming from, I came from a very, very dark place. I tried to commit suicide 3 times in my life. Three. And I mean seriously too. Till I was in the hospital, and I almost died. Like, and I was young, you know, teenager. So I'm saying I have dealt with that, and so I come to you showing you that there is always a way out. And I realize, I don't think I necessarily maybe wanted to die, because I don't necessarily think a person, for me, I don't think a person wants to die. I think that they want someone to know how much they are hurting, if I can say that, just to see how much they're hurting. So I really don't believe that that's the answer. Death is the answer. I looked at the statistics on how many, young people, 7-8-year-olds, are committing suicide. And my heart breaks. So that is why I'm here. I am here to help share my story, spread the word, inspire. I want you to know that you are incredible, that you are the apple of God's eye, that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, that you are phenomenal. You are created in the image and likeness of God. There is nothing that you cannot do. It is all about the story that we tell ourselves. Literally. And I learned it. So I would be remiss. I can't sit and have all the knowledge that I have and all of the self-talks, all of the books I've read and reading the Bible and up in the middle of the night and going and encouraging and pouring into everyone else, and then having to figure out how to save myself. And it's an everyday thing. Every day I wake up, I'm like, okay, let's go. You are beautiful. You are phenomenal. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. You're doing an incredible job. It is a self-talk. Any thought, that comes into your mind, you have to you cast it down. So if I have a negative thought, you're like, I'm confident, I'm abundant, I'm beautiful, I'm amazing, I'm excellent, I'm affluent, I'm abundant, I'm affluent, I'm abundant, I'm affluent, I'm abundant, I'm affluent, you know, just anything. I'm the key. I'm the apple of God's eye. I ain't got no prize. I'm the apple of God's eye, sugar. What's up? So standing in the mirror and standing tall, I stand as a queen. If you are a man, you are standing as a king. And I tell myself how impeccable I am. I'm impeccable with my word. And I always do the right thing, even and especially when no one else is looking. I am kind. I am patient. I tell myself these things, you know, so that I'm reprogramming myself. And that is it. Literally reprogramming myself. So yes, I did. I had to stop watching television. I'm like all day, I got my headphones in. I'm like, Tiffany, you are beautiful. Tiffany, I love you. Tiffany, I forgive you. I'm sorry. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you for living. Thank you for trying. Thank you for pushing. You are impeccable. You are great. You are amazing. All of that, you know, I never, ever, 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 ever want to hear about another person, another human, a child, any person, but a child thinking that they're oh my God, it breaks my heart. So that is what I'm here for. I am here to encourage. I am here to inspire. I am here to give you some kind of hope. And the reason why I'm making this video, and it's getting kind of long, because I don't want to go back into the hurt and pain that I've experienced. So this is an introduction because I want you to get to know me. What do you need to know? I tried to commit suicide. I was in abusive relationships, mentally, physically, spiritually, and then I stayed. You know, I was beaten up. I mean, so the thing of it is I survived that. You know, I used to just not love myself, and then that is the truth. But I love myself now. So it's not about, because what I'm on now, I'm gonna pray for you, I'm gonna believe God for you and all of that. But getting into the, oh, I am sad and I am depressed and all of this, I don't want to talk about all the negative anymore, but that's just, you know, at one point when we need to. But when you come to this page, it is to build your life up. Let me show you how you can make it. You know what I'm saying? So that is what I'm about. Building the highest esteem possible. So I am Miss Goody Two Shoes, and it is very nice to meet you. Have an amazing day. I will see you soon. And let's go. I will have information. Honestly, I'm still trying to learn how to put all this YouTube stuff out, but it will be coming to you soon. I have a song that I wrote. I have Miss Goody Two Shoe t-shirts and hats. I mean, let's just go and be good and have confidence and be bold. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to come here for that and all of that. So have an amazing day. Thank you for even taking the time to listen to me and just to hear me out. I am so thankful and I am so incredibly grateful for you. Thank you so much. Mwah.